I want to talk to you about how to get a POS for your business this year. Okay, I want to give you the trains. I want to give you the methodology you need to follow this year to make sure that you are getting the exact POS that your business needs right now. So here is the typology I want to introduce you to. In other words, what are the different types of POS system? Because if you want to get a POS for your business, you got to have a clear idea about what the different types of POS systems you currently have in on the market, right? So first, you have traditional POS. So a traditional POS system is actually a hardware-heavy setup customized for your business specific operation. It requires a server to store inventory, customer, and transaction information. And you usually find these systems in fast food chains like McDonald's and KFC. That's traditional POS. Next, you have cloud-based POS. And so cloud-based POS are more modern, okay, in the sense that they actually store all sales and data online, so you can use it from any internet connected device. To set it up, you simply download the software and connect the hardware like receipt printers, cash drawers, and card readers to process the transaction. This POS is perfect for businesses looking for a flexible and simple solution with lower upfront costs. Next, you have computer POS. So this solution lets you transform your laptop, desktop, or mobile into a POS solution. So you simply need to download the POS app and connect a card reader to your device, and you can start accepting payments immediately. That's really good. Next, you have an online POS. So online POS systems also they are also known as web-based POS or virtual terminals. So they allow you to actually process payments without hardware. So that's pretty good because you have a lot of flexibility there. You don't need any hardware tool. So basically, when you think about an online POS system, I want you to think about an online interface or app that allows you to enter card or bank information to actually charge your customers instantly. So that's kind of cool because the charge is actually happening instantly, and you get paid as fast as possible too. So if you want to get a POS for your business, I just share with you the top four. That's the types of POS system you have: traditional POS, cloud-based POS, computer POS, and online POS. So here is the methodology I want you to really pay attention to. How do you choose the right POS system for your business? Now, to choose such a system, you want to actually consider answering a few questions first to better understand your needs. Okay, what type of business do you have? Like, do you have retail, restaurant, service based, online? And do you need to manage inventory? Do you need integration with other software such as accounting or CRM tools? What is actually your budget for setting up and maintaining a POS system? And do you need the flexibility to use your POS at, let's say, multiple locations like pop-ups, shops, or events? And does your business have a reliable internet connection? So the internet connection has to be there too. So traditional POS, this is actually this a traditional POS is perfect for businesses that need a customizable solution. For example, large retail stores, restaurants, and food chains. What about cloud-based POS? This is ideal if for your business if it has a simple operation that doesn't require highly customized systems. For example, plumbers, electricians, and contractors, small boutiques, clinics, you have salons or food trucks, and you have pop-up shops also. Pop-up shops that change locations frequently, they need that flexibility, okay? So that's important. So bottom line is you have to really see what works for your specific your industry. So I was actually saying that when you think about cloud-based POS, you got to think about the pros and cons, right? So the advantages of cloud-based POS are flexibility, simplicity, and cost effectiveness. Why? Because flexibility to run a cloud-based POS, all you need is an internet connected device with a POS software app and the necessary hardware, right? Because the system operates online, it easily integrates with other online software such as accounting or CRM tools. So if your business has multiple locations, the data is synced in real time across all channels, so you can have consistent and up-to-date data to run your business. In terms of simplicity, the interface of a cloud-based POS is actually user-friendly, making it easier to learn and navigate. So that's pretty powerful. And because it really operates online, your sales, inventory, and customer data are accessible anytime. And the system automatically cleans and organizes data so you can generate reports and view your shop's performance quickly. You also have cost effectiveness. So there is a monthly cost ranging from $0 to $100 or more for the POS software. Some providers actually offer a free POS solution, so you only need to pay for the hardware to start processing payments, and updates are free and you can download it at your convenience. Also, and this is an important element, the provider stores your data securely, so you don't have to pay for the server too. Now, the disadvantage of the cloud-based POS is that it requires a stable internet connection to function effectively. So any disruption in connectivity can disrupt your operation and access to data. Let me talk to you now about computer POS. So computer POS is a cloud-based POS, but instead of having all the hardware, you only need a card reader to accept payments, right? And you can download the POS app on your computer, laptop, phone, or tablet and connect the card reader via Bluetooth or USB cable to start collecting payments immediately. Let me give you some of the types of businesses that can benefit from a computer POS system, like a home-based business such as baker, artisan, or online seller. You can actually use a computer POS to take orders. When the customers come to pick up, they can process payments with a card reader. You also have mobile service providers like plumbers, electricians, and contractors. Those can benefit from the portability of a computer POS. They can bring a tablet or a phone to clients' homes and process payments with a card reader after each job. So this is kind of cool. If you use actually a terminal with a built-in POS app, you only need to bring this single device to collect payments. And businesses that lack counter space, such as small boutiques, clinics, salons, or food trucks, they can also use a computer POS to keep their setup minimal. And you can also think about pop-up shops. So if you are a pop-up shop that changes locations frequently, you can bring your devices and card readers to different locations and events to actually accept payments. So that's pretty powerful. What about online POS? So online POS is also a cloud-based POS, but it's known as a web-based POS or virtual terminal. So online POS is actually perfect for your business if you process payments remotely or over the phone. So with online POS, you enter the card or bank information into a web interface or app to charge the customer from your end. So you can also use the saved payment information to process transactions for repeat customers more quickly. So this is kind of cool. And you could also have invoicing as the additional option to request payment via email and SMS. So that's pretty good. Let me give you an example here. If you are a service provider, such as a freelancer, a lawyer, an accountant, or online coach, you can use online POS to charge clients for future transactions. They can retrieve the saved payment information to process payments again, but you have to really do so with the client's consent. Let me talk to you about money talks here, okay? So how much does a POS really cost? We're also talking about how to get a POS for your business. So the cost of a POS system typically consists of the POS app cost and the POS hardware cost. Now the total cost of a POS system depends also on your business and hardware needs. For example, a retail business needs a lot of hardware like barcode scanners, monitors, cash drawers, card readers, receipt printers, etc. In contrast, a plumber only needs a card reader to accept the payment, okay? Now, how much does POS hardware cost? Well, POS hardware is the device actually that allows your business to accept payments and process transactions rather. So the POS hardware cost ranges from $30 for a basic receipt printer to over $1,200 to $1,500 for a cash register. So here's a breakdown. So cash registers range from $100 to over $1,500 depending on features and functionality. POS screen costs from $200 to $400. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the screen. So the tablet costs anywhere from $50 to $400 depending on the design. Receipt printers cost from $30 to over $600. Credit card readers cost from around $100 to $500. Cash drawers cost from $65 to $650 for larger capacity and better security features. And you also have barcode scanners. So again, it depends on what you're looking for. Barcode scanners cost from $50 to over $200 for website models and advanced scanning capabilities. So that's pretty interesting. Now, how much does the POS software cost? The cost of POS software can range from $0 to $200 per month. POS software is actually an application or app that allows you to process transactions, manage inventory, save customer data, and generate reports. So subscription fees actually may actually set you back anywhere from $20 to $200, $20 to $200. So this is kind of cool. And you have payment tools. So POS software also provides tools for collecting online payments, such as invoicing, online POS, or online checkout page or link. Some providers charge $15 to $25 per month for those tools. So that's really something to really think about. Now, let's talk about a POS transaction. How much does it cost really? The thing is that each POS transaction can cost actually anywhere from 1.7% to 3%. So if you're thinking about getting a POS for your business, you want to have this number in you want to keep this number in mind, okay? So 1.7% to 3%. So this can be big or small depending on your situation. Let me give you an example. On a $100 transaction, the fee would range from $1.70 to $3. Some POS systems like Clover, HealthSim, and QuickBooks have built-in payment processing, while others integrate with various payment processors, each offering different rates. So the transaction fee is made up of interchange cost and the POS provider's margin. So interchange cost is a fee paid to your customer's bank for processing a transaction. It is actually a percentage of the transaction, such as 1.7%. So these fees fluctuate depending on the card type, debit or credit, the card brand, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, the transaction type, in person or online, and your industry. So you have interchange cost. You also have processor margin. So this is a markup that payment processors add on top of the interchange cost. For example, 0.4% plus 8 cents per transaction. And then you also have transaction fees. So those actually, so when you think about transaction fees, I'm speaking about the interchange cost plus the processor margin. So because the transaction fees vary per transaction, many payment processors charge a flat fee of around 2.75% to 3% for simplicity. This flat rate allows them to add a significant markup on top of the interchange cost. So this is important. So what you want to do is you want to see what kind of pricing model works for you. Do you want to have a processor that passes the interchange cost directly to you with a small transparent margin added on top, or you want the flat pricing model? Okay. So how much does it cost to install a POS system? So for traditional POS, the installation fees can cost from hundreds to several $1,000s, depending on the setup complexity. This cost covers installing hardware, configuring software, and ensuring that all devices are properly connected and functioning. Okay, you got to have this sort of functionality here. For cloud-based POS, you can install the system easily by yourself. Okay, there's no need to have a complex sort of setup. Simply download the POS app to your internet connected device and connect the necessary hardware via USB or Bluetooth. And with cloud-based POS, you can save significantly on installation costs, and especially if you have multiple POS tools. Let me talk to you about POS servers. So if you're trying to get a POS for your business, you got to really ask yourself, how much does a POS server cost? So if you are using a traditional POS systems, if you're using a traditional POS system, you need to rent a server to store your data. So purchasing a server can cost anywhere from 2,000 all the way to 5,000. Although we've seen cases where server providers were charging 10,000. Okay, while renting, you can buy or you can rent a server. So if you rent a server, this will typically set you back $70 to $300 or more per month. So every month you have to make a payment. Okay, and so purchasing a server gives you full control over, let's say, the equipment, including networking and testing activities. However, it requires expertise to set up and manage. On the other hand, renting a server provides peace of mind because the provider handles all hardware maintenance and security, right? So you got to really ask yourself how do you really see your operational setup. So if you are using the cloud-based POS, the provider will handle all the server setup, maintenance, and upgrades. So this helps you save costs and allows you to actually focus on running your business, which you should be doing in the first place, running your business, okay? How much does POS maintenance or upgrade cost? Because if you are going to get a POS for your business, you got to think about that maintenance or upgrade cost also. Now, maintaining and upgrading the traditional POS system can cost from a few $100s to several $1,000s, depending on the complexity of the project, and also depending on the size of your establishment. Okay. So for the cloud-based POS, all server maintenance and software updates are handled by the provider. So updating the software is kind of simple. You simply download the update file and install it with a few clicks. So for mobile POS apps, you can update them through the App Store or Google Play like other mobile apps. So nothing really complicated here. Let me talk to you about the approach here. How do you get a POS for your business this year? So you can get your POS system and all the payment tools in just 5 simple steps with no monthly fees if you have the right provider, no hidden charges, no contract. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to sign up for a free account. So look for a merchant processor, a payment processor that has a free account. You always want to go for a free account. So you want to sign up for a free account. There is no need for complicated paperwork or signatures. The sign up form takes as little as 5 minutes, asking for basic information about your business, your address and contact information, and then you want to review your application. So after signing up for a free account, basically the payment processor will review your application, okay, and they will create a POS dashboard for you. I mean, pretty simple, nothing really complicated here. And step 3, you want to set up your account. So once your dashboard is ready, the processor will notify you via email, and you can then download your POS app, link your bank account, and order, let's say, a smart terminal or a card reader. This is optional, but it really depends on how you want to set up your operation. You can use actually a free built-in inventory management and CRM tool to add inventory or customer information. For instance, if you are using Clover or QuickBooks, you have this built-in CRM. Okay. If you need help, you always can reach out to the support team to guide you through the process and answer any questions that you may have. Next, you want to start processing payments. So if you have a smart terminal or card reader connected to your device, using a USB cable or Bluetooth, and once connected, you can start processing payments immediately. This is kind of cool. And usually, a smart terminal has a built-in POS app and receipt printer, so you can use it as the POS station to process payments too. If you don't need any hardware, you can use free tools such as online POS process system, if you will, invoicing and online checkout links to accept payments online. And you can save even more transaction fees. In other words, you can pass the processing fees to your customers using actually the right tool. And so you want to make sure that you have, like, again, all questions that all questions that you have to ask yourself, you need to ask those questions at the very beginning of the transaction. So here's the epilogue. Into this conversation, I explained to you how to get a POS for your business. I spoke to you about the typology, the methodology, the money talks, the approach, and finally the epilogue. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.